Hi there, I'm Linda Walter, founder of Golden Girls Getaways and host of this fabulous trip. I'm so excited to welcome you to a little sneak peek of our big adventure, Croatia. Tonight I'll walk you through what our days will actually feel like, not just where we go. This is our 9-day island and coast adventure traveling through Croatia, a perfect balance of historic towns, scenic nature, and relaxed seaside time. What makes it special isn't just the scenery, it's the company. We'll be exploring it with like minded women who love to laugh, maybe wander down a cobblestone alley or two, and love to travel. Why Croatia? Well, let's start with a gorgeous coastline and add in layers of history you can literally stroll across. We'll sip wines, cruise between islands, and probably laugh so hard our cheeks hurt. And the best part? This is a women only trip capped at just 16 travelers. That means plenty of connection, comfort, and zero mansplaining. We'll begin in Dubrovnik with the welcome dinner, followed by a guided walk through the old town. Picture this: platters of just caught seafood, local wine, and olive oil so good you'll wonder how you lived without it. Did you know that Croatia continually wins the award for having the best olive oil in the world? This isn't just dinner, it's our first chance to sit down together, share stories, laugh, and toast to new friends. The first time I visited Dubrovnik, I remember walking through the old stone streets just as the evening lights were coming on. Musicians were playing in a small square, people were sitting in cafes, talking and laughing, and it was one of those travel moments where you suddenly think, I'm really here. That's exactly the feeling I want this trip to give to everyone traveling with us. Dubrovnik lights up at night, looking like it's from a fairy tale. Day two is all about mixing a little adventure with a lot of fun. We'll start with kayaking along Dubrovnik's legendary city walls. Now, don't picture some hardcore race. This is more paddle, float, and soak it all in. We'll even sneak into a hidden cave or two for a swim and a bit of snorkeling. And if kayaking's not your thing, totally fine. You can sit that part out and cheer us on from dry land. In the afternoon, we'll take the cable car up Mount Surd for sweeping views that will absolutely blow your mind and your Instagram feed. Tonight is wide open. We can go off to dinner as a group, and I will, of course, have plenty of options for us. Or you can wander the old town, sip a glass of wine at a local cafe, or take a well earned nap. Whatever you want, it's your adventure. Next, we're island hopping. We'll take the ferry along the Dalmatian coast to Korčula, which is as cute and charming as its name sounds. Once we arrive at Korčula, we'll stretch our legs with a little orientation walk and get the inside scoop on Marco Polo, who may or may not have been born there, depending on who you ask. This evening, we'll gather for an included dinner at a local restaurant. Traditional dishes, great wine, and plenty of laughter. The kind of meal that fills your belly and your heart. Day four is what I like to call your OMG day, as in, oh my gosh, how do I even choose? This is one of our flexible days. Cycling through vineyards, hiking coastal paths, or simply enjoying the town at a relaxed pace. Our choices on this day are: option one, take a beautiful, gentle coastal hike through historic villages. Option two, cycle through gorgeous vineyards with wine tasting, because cardio is always better with wine. Option three, we'll get to the vineyards for wine tasting and lunch by another means of transportation. Now we're off to Hvar, also known as Croatia's sunniest island and named one of the most beautiful islands in all of Europe. You've got a free afternoon to lounge by the pool, head to the beach, or take a nap with the windows open and the breeze blowing in. On a free afternoon, which would you choose? Relaxing at a seaside cafe, exploring historic streets, or taking a scenic coastal walk? Then, as the sun starts to dip, we'll head into Hvar's historic town center with a local guide. Think cobblestone lanes, Renaissance squares, and stories you won't find in any guidebook, plus a few secrets only the locals like to share. We'll have an included dinner together. Today, we're off on our very own private boat adventure to the dreamy Paklini Islands. Think turquoise water, so clear you can see the sand sparkle, little hidden coves that feel like secrets, and salty hair that somehow looks fabulous in every photo. We'll stop for a breezy included lunch at a beachside spot that feels straight out of a movie set. No schedule, no stress, just sunshine, the sea, and the kind of day you'll wish would never end. Honestly, you may not want to go back home, and I wouldn't blame you. Today, on day 7, we're heading back to the mainland for a little dose of ancient awesomeness. First stop, we'll explore Split's historic town and explore Diocletian's palace. It's basically a Roman emperor's idea of a retirement home. Talk about goals. You'll wander through courtyards, temples, and hidden passageways that feel like history brought to life. Then it's off to Trogir, a UNESCO World Heritage Site so charming it looks like it was designed for postcards. Cobblestone streets, medieval squares, and waterfront views you won't stop taking photos of. We'll wrap up the day with a lively group dinner, good food, good wine, and probably a celebratory toast or two. Cameras ready. It's Nature Day. We're off to Krka National Park. In Krka, we'll see gorgeous waterfalls and wander gentle wooden paths. Afterward, we'll head to the historic town of Sibeni for a dose of culture and one last group dinner. Fair warning, it might get a little emotional because trips like this, they stay with you forever. On our last morning in Trogir, we'll share one more breakfast and probably a few tissues. Whether you're heading home or continuing your adventure, I'll be around to help with travel plans, hugs, and goodbye selfies. You'll leave with a full heart, new friendships, and a ridiculous number of photos. And remember, we'll have transportation to the airport included here. We have incredible accommodations ready for us. In Dubrovnik, we have this 4-star seafront hotel, which used to be a castle. This is our hotel in Korčula. Doesn't that look beautiful? This resort is located on a private bay of Hvar Island and has direct access to the beach, an exquisite cascading pool, breathtaking views of the Adriatic Sea, and is surrounded by lush greenery. The hotel is just about a 5-minute walk from the bridge to Old Town of Trogir, where there are lots of restaurants and bars. So why join us? Because this trip is the sweet spot between group travel and personal discovery. We've got a small group, amazing local guides, and experiences that are off the beaten path, but so worth it. You'll laugh, you'll learn, and you'll never feel like just another tourist. Want in? Booking is easy, so don't wait. Say yes to Croatia, yes to adventure, and yes to you. I can't wait to travel with you. Thank you all for spending this time with me tonight. Croatia is one of those places that feels even more beautiful in person than in the photos, and it's a wonderful trip to experience with a small group of like minded travelers. If this feels like the right trip for you, the next steps are simple. You can scan the QR code on the screen or just pop an email to me, and I'll help you through the process. Deposits are fully organized through me, and I'll personally help you with every step of the way. I hope to see you on this fantastic trip. Thanks again.